Hey guys, I know last night I was talking about my CCM business about the owner Doug Tusky about how competitive he is and just trying to get the company running 5 years now and still going pretty strong. To just listen to his vision, it was just very interesting too, just where he was coming from, and obviously his side of the reason why he wanted to start the business and just keep it running strong. Another thing is today I got to listen to one of my leaders in the company, and he's my upline too. He was also a business partner of our previous company. We weren't financially tied, but it's just pretty good to be financially tied to somebody who I'm noticing just watching this video and watching one of the presentations he has that how much he's growing as well. And he was just talking about not so much selling or recruiting or products. He was just talking about the mind, what you put in your mindset. And again, I'm very fortunate to having started reading the last couple months on books. And what I'm noticing too, and Danny Piper said it too today, as far as in his video, is what you put in your mind. I remember I mentioned the magic of thinking big, as far as if you say certain things that trigger thoughts in your brain that either be good or negative. So that was one of the things that Danny brought up is just the thoughts too, and then also this picturing the thought of this imagining where you want to be at, let's say at a certain point, and just constantly bring that point up into your mind until you actually go and perform the act and it's done. So I know he also said too that you have to dream, you speak it, and then you take the action. But at the same time, if you just have a dream and don't take an action, it's nothing more than just a thought. And that's true too, because that's what the 95 percentile, 97% of the population do. It's just have a bunch of thoughts and not taking action on it. So it was just real interesting. Like I said, nothing but just concentrating on your thoughts. So that was just very powerful. Uh, just watching that today. Again, I'm kind of blessed that I've been reading some of these books. Obviously, still in the Rich Dad series with Robert Kiyosaki, and he's mentioned that too a handful of times. It's just what you put in your head because basically said in Retire Young, Retire Rich, in this section, it's almost in short, he's like if you can't get past this first section, then the next two sections are going to just not basically not make any sense to you. And he basically challenged you as far as hey, if you don't want to continue reading, by all means, go ahead and go continue to find something else to do. So that's one thing too why I wanted to get the business of the 21st century because I remember I had a buddy of mine who said he did the same thing in that book as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, after every chapter. So that's the reason why I wanted to get a hold of that book, and I eventually will here real soon. I mean, real soon. So it's about to take off here come next week for Power. So I'm really, geared up for this, and it's still just controlling my thoughts too. Another thing too at work today, coworker Jared, we were just talking just about investing and whatnot. And since he's been a hip hop artist for about 10 years, been doing this thing, that just telling me certain things that he's invested for promoting his music. And I told him, hey, don't worry about the numbers to me because I understand about investing. I was like, I got a couple businesses myself, and obviously I brought up Empower. Now whether or not he chooses to the blog, that's on him. I told him I'm not really gonna go push that so much, but he was like, hey, I'm not really that much of a blocker, but he's like, I might as well try to get into that because try to get his music out. So again, that's just something I suggested. But going back to what he was talking about, some of the money that he's used to invest, I was like, there's value in that. Don't worry about talking about certain numbers, maybe to somebody else, again, maybe that 95 percentile, they might think, oh man, you're spending too much. But no, he's investing. That's an investment he's setting. Every time he has somebody says, I may be able to manage you here or whatnot to, go do some performances. That's an investment he's spitting out. So I understand where he's coming from. No different from when I'm investing with businesses. Going out to these trips, wherever part of the country they're in, that's an investment. Because this is going to just help me later down the road in my personal development. So I understand where he's coming from. So this is pretty cool being like-minded in that sense as far as the investment part. Now, whether or not we're partners down the road, who knows? But dude, that'd be pretty awesome to have a rap artist as a business partner. But this man, he just promoting his music. Like I said, I mean, I just told him flat out, hey, if you want to blog, that's cool. But at the same time, why not blog and still have some maybe have some money coming on in as well? I mean, who knows? The possibilities are, for example, he's able to walk away from the job, and that can help him going out perform as well, doing something that he really loves. Who knows? So I'm just glad I threw that out to him, and like I mentioned earlier, it's just all about the mindset. So we just have to find out, and I'll talk to you guys later.